Okay guys, so this is a re-record. You guys are getting live commentary on what is now my personal best, and you guys will find out. I just thought it'd be cool to do a bit of a re-record because for reasons I'll go into, I could not include my splits on my live video, but we're going to get into it. I'm going to be watching it, splitting manually so you guys can see the splits on screen, because why not? So I'm going to start the video. I'm going to be splitting. There we go. Maybe in a touch late there, but I will get a re-record time on my video. I usually split Jag here. Okay, so normal Jag. I've been skipping Jag recently because I just don't see the reason to have to rush to a split. I'm not exactly sure where I should be splitting, or I can, but usually I look at the timer. About a 25-second Jag is, yeah. So that was a fast Jag. In the 25s is fast. 26s is, yeah, good enough. I think it can go 24. I think Jay has got it a little lower than me. It really depends on the heights of your spin kicks and crash side here. Now, this is my first good crash side of the night, I believe. Finally, if you get past halfway, you're doing well there. Okay. 102 crash side's the fastest I've seen it done, I believe. I think Jay's done a 102. I think I may have a 102 as well. I can't quite remember. I think I missed a triple jump, yeah. Below 110's fast. Yeah, so... Oh, no. I realised I got a split. I'll put that in manually. It was about a 103-ish. Oh, no. I'm doing bad already. Okay. Let's go. Okay, there we go. That sounds about right, too. 119. Okay, so... As we go through this, the reason I am having to re-record this is because I've been having troubles with my capture card, especially inside OBS, and oh, I get straight through there. Especially with OBS, and because of that, I've had to record it in the Elgato software itself. I know Ava will be annoyed that I have the Elgato, but it's just what I have. Unlucky natives there. Nice monkeys. Oh, very nice monkeys. Oh, that was clean. That's clean. But basically, I had to record it raw. Couldn't have my live split on there. Can do commentary, but I've gone away from doing commentary these days. I'd rather post comment like this. I can actually talk to you guys and not focus. 9.8. So you'll be seeing me going green a lot. That's because this is recorded against an emulator run. So I am guaranteed to gain about a second every level, and that is a beautiful auto skip. Okay. Bellissimo. Beautiful. Okay. On to Great Tree. I'm going to do the new skip here. Oh, that is too far left. Yes, it is. It looks like I back it up. That's fine. It's like a couple of seconds. But yeah, end of the day, even with that mess up, I'm still gaining back a little bit of time because, again, comparing emulator to console, which I'm now playing on, actually playing on PAL. So we're going to have to add a section for PAL. Jay's going to have to add a section for PAL now. It's alright, more work for him. We pay him enough anyway, don't we? But that's a good ledge grab. I should be able to avoid the ledge grab. Yep, good vine grab, should I say, to be able to avoid the ledge grab. And I'll lose a bit of time here. Oh, see, it's basically still on PB. Even though I had that little mess up. That the kind of the second and a half I gained back from the load time is offsetting that. Now I have a PB in this, I'm not going to have that advantage anymore, unfortunately. So I'm now going to be playing against myself with loads. And I avoided the ledge grab there. That's beautiful. Am I going to have gold here? I think I might gold. I don't think I golded in my run, but I was comparing against some slightly more recent splits. But I thought I might give you a split. I have to spin kick here, spin kick. Okay, clip through the wall. That is a difference on the PAL version of the game. The PAL version of the game, you'll basically never clip through that wall unless you're doing stuff like spin kicking. Okay, pretty clean here. A nice clip there. A nice clip. Good, nice and fast. The time I'm comparing against for my PB was very, very, very good. So, all right. So if I can get this clip, it's a nice angle. Harry turned the wrong way. You'd prefer him to turn that way. Unfortunately, at the ledge grab again. And yeah, managed to get it. I feel that was kind of line ball. I felt I should have been a little more to the left there. But it'll do. Yeah. Losing 4 seconds to an incredible split on my PB. That was a very, very, very good split on my PB. So, you know, sometimes it happens. But I think the thing is to be losing 4 seconds to that, which is nothing. It kind of buoys you for the rest of the run. You're like, man, I'm on my game now because I know my PB was good, and if I'm near my PB, it means, you know, I'm feeling good. Oh, best possible time 24:50. It shows you how much more improvements left in this game. I don't have to split there. I was about to split. Yeah, pretty basic in this section. Unfortunately, can't say much about the auto scroller. I'm getting now not composite component. I think it's composite cables. I can't remember which one's which, but getting that to an HDMI converter. So hopefully I should be able to record on an HDMI card. Yeah, that is actually a true goal there, sort of. Okay. All right. Decided to go the scenic route on that one. It looks like.
Good job.
Okay. So we'll go. That's a bit slow. You can get Sling out a bit earlier there. And Leech. Now this should be a bit of time. Say my PB wasn't very good in this level from memory. I forget why. It's been a while since I done my PB. It was end of 2018. Wow, it's almost been 2 years since I've PB in this game. That is an accidental Rising Strike. Don't do that. That was just meant to be a quick jump. Unfortunately, I inputted the jump too quickly after I was doing my punches. So what I've been doing in this run is actually trying to refine the movement here. So you'll notice I'm not just kind of automatically rolling a lot. So I'm actually trying to incorporate punches, especially over short distances, because over short distances, punches I feel are slightly better. Now, what I want to do is actually a comparison, a proper comparison. I know for long distances, punches aren't as good. You can clearly see that, like through stuff like Alter Skip. You can't make that with punches. So it is momentum based, but I think there is a give and a take here. So on short distances, I do still feel punches are probably better. And we get, ooh, very nice rebound. Look at us go. Okay, and we're 38 seconds ahead. Just make sure we're recording. We're good. Okay. Bit of an awkward jump there. Okay, now this is the other PAL, the PAL-ism, and I am not, that is not enough. Okay, got to cop a bit of a time loss here, shouldn't be too bad. So this is another PAL, so the clip onto this tree we're about to jump onto, it just straight up barely works on PAL. It's some sort of difference in how collisions are handled in the PAL version. I don't know why. If anyone can figure it out, I'd love to know, but pretty much for the rest of time, I'm going to be copying a bit of a time loss in Alter 2. Just how it is. Okay, nice movement there. Probably could have done with a lower spin kick, but I think I'm splitting hairs there. Okay. So I could have made this into kind of a submission commentary video. I think I'll just keep this community based. You want to know about any skips, jump into our Discord. I'm more than happy to give you like a lesson on it, and I'm sure many other people in the Discord are happy to give you a lesson on it. They go, you're like asking, you know, what the fuck am I doing here, jumping up all these rocks? People in the community are more than happy to answer it. And that was fairly quick. I think my torch skip was quite good on my PB as well. I think all my skips were good, honestly. That's pretty cool that I've PB'd here. Okay, very clean, very clean. You know what? I changed my mind. Clean enough. Almost forgot to skip. And yeah, honestly, that's about the same as PB. And I've gained a second or two due to load times. It's about the same. But 30 seconds ahead is a very nice spot to be, and that the main time gain is through Mysterious Temple, 10 seconds. That is due to load times and a couple of hits. A couple of times I got hit by a boulder. 10 seconds alone. So that is the power of playing on console over playing on emulator. And then, so it's that, and the 7 seconds. Am I going to get this? The run before this, and I know because it's recorded, I failed this twice. It's weird how, because I haven't practiced that in so long, and I come back to it and my brain just breaks. I go, how do I do it? Okay, remember to split here. Very good. Honestly, that was technically faster in PB because the load times, if it's not a second faster, it's actually slower than PB. Again, the power of console. Very nice. And from memory, I get very unlucky here, so I'm just going to see if this was this run. Yes, that's so unlucky to get that. I was going 3 hits. So what this does makes this Dark Cavern very, very nervous, because if you fall down once, you're on 1 health. Okay, I decide to go the scenic route there. I think I got a little tilted by getting hit by 3 coconuts. The thing is, I was going at max speed there as well. That was a really, really fast kind of jungle trail until that happened. Okay, and I used my setup. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Punch once, and then do a nice big jump, and you'll get over the first gap. And that's how I do it. And the second gap, I spin kick twice, punch a couple of times. It's a lot easier to see that second gap because you have like the pillars to go off. And yeah, so I lost a second there, which in reality is 2 to 3 seconds. Do I go the... No, I don't go ballsy there. You can actually get onto that platform with a roll. You just kind of need the right spot to do it. Okay, so new technology here, guys. New technology. So we're going to jump up here. We're going to jump up here. We're going to jump once and a double jump, and unfortunately got the double jump. What we want to get is the weird walk cycle. And I do, unfortunately, I get another one there. I think I get it this time. So you get here and get this weird walk, and then you have to be going to the left. You'll be able to double jump to there. And I think I get this quick too. Yep. Okay, so that is new technology. So we have now made, that's thanks to Jay. Jay, if you're out there, I know you'll be watching this because it's PB. Yeah, thank you for that, because I have been, unfortunately don't get that jump. I've been struggling on Monkey Temple Skip for a long time because my PB was so good. It was a first try clip and first try on everything. It was my gold by miles, and this has gone close, I think. I think I split a bit earlier, it's fine. Yeah, so this has gone so close to my PB, which was basically perfect, and I failed it a few times there. So this new technology is definitely here to stay, is what I'll say. Auto scroller. It's not bad to have that auto scroller after Monkey Temple Skip, but I think the main thing about this game now is we're finding not only more consistent skips, but faster skips. The consistency is key here. Getting consistent on Torch Skip, which I'm 100% consistent on, I haven't missed it. I barely missed Torch Skip. Monkey Temple Skip was something I really struggled with, especially on the console. Now, with that trick, it's now consistent. I don't grab the heal here because I'm going to grab a heal in a sec anyway. Never grab the heal in Twin Outpost, it's never worth it. Missed a split, sorry guys. So that was about a 30 odd second split. Unfortunately, I can't go back. So it's about 32 seconds there. 35, actually, I think it was. Yeah. So I do remember this, and I have to be careful not to touch the load zone there. That was very close, actually. Okay. I think that's actually slower. I think it was 130, 30 odd. Okay, and you grab the heal here because it's much less out of your way. Okay. Now comes to White Valley. Now this is, of course, the Diveless setup. So now I've got a 1 minute 30 buffer on my PB, and it was kind of gets to this point, and you get excited seeing the number, but number one, we're going to get a quick clip here. Oh, that is a quick clip. But you get to 130 here, and the problem is not having dive really, it actually probably loses you about 15 seconds. So this is a 1 minute time save, not having to get dive. Diveless, come on. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so that is like butt clenching moment there. And I'm on my PB, and that is fantastic, considering. That was a butt-clenching moment. I went way too high there and way too far out, and somehow the gods were with me on this run. Someone out up there was looking down favourably, because I must have been pixels away from clipping back onto the top snow layer, and pixels from not grabbing the ice, the invisible ice thing. So I have no words. But other than I got to this point and I thought, damn, I have to clutch out this run. So basically right now, I know that if I clutch out the run to a reasonable extent and don't die, if I don't die on the run, I'm getting a PB. So it's good to know here. It's basically in my head, like, I'm just going to get the PB, just going to finish it off. Okay. Unfortunately, didn't get the spam there. Usually spam a bit here. That's usually a bit higher than I like to go, but that's alright. So yeah, on Raft, if you're wondering, if you spam the button really quickly, you can get really big jumps. And that's what I do. I do safe strats here, which are a bit slower. So yeah, go on the Raft on a slidey surface, spam the jump button as fast as you can, mash it. See how high you get. And that's the strat I use. Okay. Oh, no, I don't have to split on the Shaman. No, it's not 100%. Miss menu there. You can see I was getting a bit excited here. My heart was beating. Definitely was getting excited. Missed the roll. Very, very sloppy there. Very sloppy. You won't lose too much. I only lose about a second. Okay. Okay, and spinges. Now, can I get the first hit? So, a small jump. Unfortunately, I didn't get the second one. So now I've got to compensate for that. And I managed to get a really lucky pattern here. That's a lucky pattern to get. That they just came at me. Unfortunately, the other guys are kind of off in the wilderness. I go to get this one, kind of ran at him in breakdance the last second, but it was a fraction too late, unfortunately. So now I have to at least trap him in here. I should be able to trap him. Yep. And the other one, okay. So that was very lucky there. So this is good spinges. Make sure I get the second cycle, which I do. And this guy, you usually can just trap him over here, and I do that. So, oh boy. That is a good spinges. That is a damn good spinges. Not quite my best, not quite my goal, but a damn good spinges. It can go faster if you have a good first round. So we're 151 up. 151, and I'm thinking, damn, 26 is guaranteed, because even though I'm 151 up, that is kind of a little, it's a little tricky, because we're about, like right now, for example, we're about to lose about 5 seconds or so. Because instead of, actually maybe not about 5 seconds here, but because we don't have dive, there's a few jumps that are a little trickier. There's a few jumps that are actually easier, but there are a few jumps that are a little trickier. Actually, Penguin Den's an easier level without dive, but Mama Olo Tower actually becomes harder without it and slower without it. And that is Gold Penguin Den. That is a very nice Penguin Den. That's just due to loads. Penguin Den's a very easy level. I should be punching here. I'm not sure why I spin kicked. Yeah, there you go. Again, I should be jumping now. Yeah, I could have gone earlier there. You can kind of tempt fate with those things a bit. Yeah, so that was a bit of a slow ladder of miles. Again, I was just kind of calming my nerves here and going, you know, just clutch out the PB. The 150, again, as I was saying, the 153 head is more like 135 to 140 ahead. It's closer to that. But in saying that, I have got load times to kind of compensate for, so, you know. So yeah, that jump there is a lot quicker with dive. And I think I was a little late on that split there, so I might get a fake gold here. Yeah. Just have to, yep. A nice flat spin kick there. Flat spin kicks are actually the new meta. I think I can really incorporate them a lot better than I have. And luckily I don't get any coconut hits there. Now, this scorpion jump, I want to see how bright it is, because on my screen it was so bright. I could barely see. I need to get Mallory's new strat for here. Okay, it was this bright on my screen. Now, the reason I cranked the brightness is for Puska, basically. Okay, this is a bit slow, and then I kind of chanced it there. Luckily, I did get the. Luckily, I did get it there. So we're losing bits of time here and there now. Okay, and now you lose another couple of seconds right here from dive. So dive there, because it gives you that instantaneous kind of length. It just saves you a few seconds every time you're diving off a high ledge. There is no reason not to dive off there if you have it. Because, and I think I mess up here. I do. Unfortunately, I grabbed the sling out and missed button press. And a couple of seconds time lost. So yeah, the thing with dive, if you dive on a flat ground, you'll do a little roll at the end. And that's a little slow, so it's actually not that fast. If you dive off somewhere high enough where you can kind of roll out and then get into a standing state, you're losing no time, you're only gaining time. So if you're going to dive, make sure to do it off ledges. Okay, that's a quick clip. A nice clip there. Oh, it almost fell off there. That could have been very bad. Probably would have lost me a good 20 seconds. It would have been pretty bad. But I think the gods were smiling on me in this run. They liked me. Sometimes they're with you and sometimes they are not with you. And I think I deserved it because I think this was my first run to actually make it past Mama Olo Tower. And I do my standard setup. I know where all the guards are in my setup. As long as I go roughly the same speed, they're always going to be in the same spot. But yeah, this is my first one to make it past Mama Olo Tower, and it was a lot of RNG elements that were kind of messing with me. Okay. And for some reason, I didn't get the gas mask up in time, so I lost a few seconds there, unfortunately. It's always good. It's room to improve in my next PB. And I missed punch there, so I'm definitely going to be losing time here to my PB. My PB excavation camp was quite good, and was really part of the reason I clutched the world record at the time. But overall, fairly solid. Overall. Just little bits and pieces you can improve on. You always look to improve. I just realised I accidentally skipped the Monkey Temple skip, which is annoying. I'll need to add that back in. Again, I do have these are just indicative splits for you guys. I will upload the splits for you guys on like Splits.io or something. Okay, and that is my strat. This is a high-risk strat because you take a lot of fucking damage. Okay, I only lost a second, which is actually incredible. Although that is basically due to loads, because there's a lot of loads in that level. There's probably a good 3 to 4 seconds of load times alone. So, not all surprising, I was only a second behind. But again, the next PB, no load times. They're gone. They're not a factor anymore because I'm going to be comparing against the same game. Okay, safety kick there. Make sure you avoid the croc. He loves to ruin people's days. Fortunately, get the ledge grab, get the torchy out. Let's go. I'm a split here. Okay, luckily I knocked that pillar off. So you can kind of dash over it and just jump at the last second. Get stuck on there. Rising strike here, and always miss it because you're punching and Harry goes airborne for a split second. You can't rising strike, which is really frustrating. But the rest of Jungle Trail should go fairly normally. I think we lose time on this split. And this is meant to avoid the ledge grab. Unfortunately, I think I may have to go slightly left to avoid the ledge grab there. I'll have to look into that again. That probably should have been an instant spin kick there. Would have got me a bit more speed. And there's no way to avoid the ledge grab there, I believe. But I could be wrong. And 2 lost seconds there. And now Mama Olo's going to lose more time. Because we have to go the long way here. We cannot dive over this gap. We just don't have enough distance. So we have to go all the way around on the tower. Jump around it like this. I probably could have jumped onto the second thing there. Kind of bait the crocodile and go around. So it was very much safety struts there. And yeah, we lost a couple of seconds from it. So for those playing at home, I'm a second ahead of world record, but the problem being that in my PB, my Puska was just incredible. So the likelihood, I'm kind of looking at it now at here, and I missed the jump there. So a bit of time to save him firebombed as well. Now the pattern was good to me here. Yep, very nice. But again, a little bit of time lost due to lack of dive, especially. Another 2 seconds. So now I'm going like, you know, I'm basically on 26 flat. Especially because my Puska is just incredible. But I have 5 seconds to save on Jag, so, you know, anything could happen. So let's see a Jag. Okay, good. Nice, stay close to him. Make sure you stay close to him all times. Just spin kick immediately, and I'm thinking, okay, this is a good Jag. Oh, it went to the lava, got lucky there. Just kick him, and kick him. I'm 4 seconds ahead of world record. First hit of Puska. Beautiful first hit. The reason I cranked the brightness was to see this fight early. Beautiful first hit. Second hit, straight ahead pillar here. Wait till he starts moving, go. Beautiful, just hit in there. If I'd been a fraction earlier, I would have missed. Unfortunate ghost patterns, but not the worst. Not the worst. You know, there's been ones where they've literally gone for walkabout way over the other side of the map, so cannot complain. Okay, make sure the third hit there. Yep, so those first 3 hits are guaranteed. If you do it exactly the same way I do it, they are guaranteed. You will always go the same way. Unfortunately, missed a punch there. I'm panicking now. I'm thinking, holy shit. I'm close to world record, but I need to... My Puska was perfect in my PB. So this hit needs to be perfect. And it was. Thank you for watching the current world record. I'm sorry for gaslighting you. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I'll have to retime this. I have a feeling this is a 54. Okay, it's going to restart. So I have a feeling it's a 54. I will have to retime it from the moment it literally starts, and I'll just get a time code in Sony Vegas. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little commentary on my video, because I couldn't do it properly. And almost sub-minute Puska. It was really good. Thanks for watching.